Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. Today we still have Eastern time, so market is very slow. Basically we don't have any movement, so this week we'll have only 4 days to take possible trades. But keep in mind that due to this Eastern time, maybe the volatility for upcoming 4 days will be slower than usual, okay? So keep in mind about that. So first pair is Aussie Yen. If we pay attention to weekly chart, we had this really strong up move and we see that price currently stops around this level. Of course, if we pay attention, there is resistance area here. If we check history, let me maybe scroll back. It will be much easier to see for you. We have this area where we have resistance. Next area of the resistance is a little bit higher up here, and then we have still this zone of the resistance. So if we pay attention, basically we still have a lot of room to go up. It's around 1,200 pips, okay? So there is still chance that price might continue, and of course we don't know how price will continue, because we can have finally some retracements or price will just start to go up like here. Yes, you see we started this move and was going up until this, okay? So we don't know this, but what we know is that we are around the resistance, and you see that we can remove this one. We will have this, so the last spike for us is the resistance. In case of the bigger retracements on the weekly chart, of course, strong support is around this zone, so it's together with the 12 EMA right now. And the next area of the support is down here, together maybe with the 36. If we pay attention for trend line, this is our line, okay? So what can happen next? Maybe this is just a temporary stop and price will continue to go up, or we'll see this retracement to the 12 or deeper retracements. And then after possible retracements here, continuation, or of course, lower levels, and then we will continue to go up, okay? So this is our approach, but right now what we have is that you see price made like a double top, didn't go again to retest this. Right now, of course, we don't have volatilities. How we can trade this? If we look for daily chart, we'll see that we have daily trend line here. So right now, ideally, of course, we would like to see breakout of the resistance, and then we still pay attention for late long entries, okay? Keep in mind that everything what is here will be late. But we can also try to look for trades against main direction to target first daily 36 EMA, then support, trend line, this support, and of course this, okay? So we have levels where price potentially can have some retracement. First, the level is the 36, because we can still have retracement, retest of the 36, and another retest of the resistance, okay? And then again, decision level, continuation, or another bounce, okay? This is what we have. So we go to lower time frame for our chart, and here we have, we can draw trend line like this. We don't have anything else, okay? So we have this line. So basically how we can trade this in terms of the trades against main direction, simply we have to wait for this trend line breakout, okay? And after trend line breakout, we look for short entries and we know where is our target and where is our goal, okay? So whenever price, you know, make lower low, lower high on the 1 hour chart here, this is our option to go and sell this. In terms of possible long scenarios, if we see we have this, you know, we have something like this right now. So this wedge, it seems like a wedge. So we can also wait for breakout of this level. Yes, of this level, and then you can try to look for buy entries, and your goal will be this resistance. So you see it's only 50 pips, so not much, so only lower time frames here, okay? And then if this scenario happens, and if price decide to go up again, then we can simply delete this this wedge, and then of course we will again see what price is doing here. Yes, extension of the trend line, of course, and then breakouts here, long, breakouts here, short against main direction. Okay, so this is what we have on the Aussie Yen. Aussie dollar, US dollar. It's interesting right now. We have this weekly trendline breakout, like we said. Price is making like a kind of the long 1 to 3 on the weekly chart. Okay, we have this. Right now, it's not confirmed yet. Yes, we can have this. So this might be what? Retracement, retest, and continuation of this up move. Here, price retested this resistance. Previously, we had this spike. Next area of the resistance is up here. So if we look for the support, this is strong support zone. And also we have area of the support down here. Okay. So we have all the levels, trendline breakout. So this can tell us that after weekly trendline breakout, we can have trend change and continuation. Okay, so we go to lower time frames, and what we will see on the daily, that price is close to our profit zone. Profit zone, of course, is our zone where we would like to see what price. This is our decision level, okay, when what price can do. Okay, so we see on the daily chart, price is making daily long 1 to 3. Okay, so if price reach this level, this will be important for us, because if we have situation that price is pushing up, we want to take longs. We target, of course, this previous resistance. And then after breakout, we have next level. In case if price breaks this, okay, if we see that price is breaking, then we want to take sell entries and target this support level as a long-term target, okay? So we go to lower time frames. This is for our chart right now. So basically, we have to wait a little bit in terms of the swing trading, yes? So we have to wait for this or that. But if you are a day trader, of course, this is not good day to use to trade day trading. But if you like, what else you can do? If price retrace to this trend line, you can pay attention to sell this on lower time frames, like 5-minute, 15-minute chart. This is your goal, okay? In case of the breakout, you have nice target, but you will have nice trade, but still, this is your goal, because we still can have, you know, this, maybe another retest, yes? And then maybe at some point this or this. Also, if price decide to drop down, will reach this level, and you see retracement, you can still take short entries here, but this will be a little bit more aggressive because price decided to touch this support zone already, yes? So keep in mind that we always have better chances from this level, yes, that price will continue to go than touching the level and then make continuation again, okay? So this is for intraday traders, of course, scalpers. Also 1 hour chart, you don't have to wait for the 4 hour chart retracement. 1 hour chart retracement, same story, 5-minute, 1-minute chart, target this. Okay, so this is for intraday. For swing, you need to a little bit wait longer. EURUSD. EURUSD on the support. Yes, we see that price touched really strong area of the support. If I zoom in, we will go back to the history. You see that this is the previous low. Okay, this is the last touch, last spike. So we see that it's important level. Yes, a lot of spikes around this zone. And now what we have now, again, price might retrace even back to the 36 EMA and even back to this resistance. This resistance. Even back to this, yes, so we can have even this retracement, or of course in between we have smaller resistance levels. Here we will see, let me just go a little bit back to see where we have something around this zone. Okay, so we have another area here. So again, we see that it's close to our 12 EMA. Okay, so we have those 3 levels. Of course, in case if price continue to go down, our stop is previous low, but let's try to find another support where price might to go. And of course, the lowest point is here, but in between we have something smaller here. Okay, so we have next level in case if price decide to continue. Right now, daily chart seems to be retracing. Of course, our area of the retracement is day 36. And then we have this level and this level, okay? From the weekly chart, if we look for daily trend line right now was broken. So what can we do here? We can trade we can trade in both directions, long entries, but then we know that all buy entries are against main direction. We will be trading in the retracement. So our goal will be 36 resistance and the next one, or wait for a retracement reaction around the resistance and trade with main direction. So we pay attention to sell. Okay, so we draw our 2 to 3 line. Whenever this trend line is broken, you look for short entries. Let me just draw the 36 EMA here, just to know where we are. Okay, it's because right now on the 4-hour chart, if you pay attention, we are in this wedge. Okay, so we are interested to wait for breakouts, and we can of course trade in both directions definitely. Here, short entries target support, of course here long entries, and then keep in mind 36 on the daily, resistance and the next one. So if we decide to take long entries, we have to really go to lower time frames like 5 or 15 minute, okay? So we can say, okay, let's go to 5 minute, 15 minute, and whenever price, breaks this, make 1 to 3, then we can look for buy entries. Keep in mind, where is your target? Of course, price can easily break the 36 EMA and might go higher, but still we have to pay attention because 36 acts as a active support and resistance area also. Yes, and whenever price breaks this trend line, you look for short entries, and your goal is of course this support. If price reached 36, you will just make extension of this line and you wait for breakout for now. Okay, so this is what we have on the euro Aussie, euro dollar. This also reached strong support zone here. Previous next support zone is lower on this spike, and of course this next one. Okay, in terms of the resistance, this might be more difficult here to draw. Definitely we have obvious resistance area around this level. Okay, but we see it's far away. Something in between we have more or less around. You see, it's really difficult pair to draw any levels. So if you cannot find anything clear and obvious, you can just leave the line just to have an idea where price might to stop, and then of course you can adjust the lines also on the lower time frames to the daily. Okay, if you cannot draw anything on the weekly, this is our weekly trend line. Okay, so we have also this line here. So we go to daily. If we look for daily, we have better view of this line. This is really strong line, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Okay, let's go to see. So our resistance is quite okay here because it's close to the 36, so it's fine. We can also try to draw a different trend line on the daily chart close to the 36 EMA like this. Okay, so what we have right now, currently we are around the support zone, so we can have still breakout continuation to the next level or to the next level, or retracement, bounce, continuation to this. Okay, and then again decision level if we go again to retrace, or we go and after breakout we go lower. Okay, or finally we will see that price after making like a double bottom, maybe we'll have breakout and bigger retracement to this, or price will stay here a little bit, and then after breakout, this is our goal, and then we can again have decision level, maybe some retracements or breakout and bigger retracement to this area. Okay, or here also we can wait for breakout. So we have a couple of scenarios here, but right now what we can do, we can try to take trades against main direction. If we look for 4-hour chart, this is our trend line. Okay, so you can look for trades against main direction after breakout of this 4-hour chart trend line. Then your goal is of course daily 36 CMA, daily resistance, daily trend line. Yes, so this is your goal here, and then so this is how we trade against here. And on the lower time frames right now, we don't have enough room, enough space to trade this against main direction. Okay, because this price action was not clear much, so we have to wait at least to wait for the 4-hour chart trend line breakout. Then we can look for long entries against. Okay, if you don't want to trade against, of course here you can wait for short entries and 1 to 3s below this support zone to target this. And another option, simply if you are not happy to trade buys, but you want to trade short entries with main direction, what you do, you wait for the retracement to this level, and then when price is around this level, you look for short entries, and your target is, of course, previous support zone. Okay, so this is what we have here. GBPN, also here price, is going up like all yen pairs. Yes, keep in mind about this. So what we have, strong area of the resistance. You see that this is quite strong, and price is right now on this level. Next level is higher up here. Okay, so of course there is still a lot of room to go up. Yes, a lot of room. You see that price retested those bottoms, and now maybe this is the beginning of the move again to this previous tops. Who knows? We will see. But right now we have this. We have weekly trend line. Okay, we have weekly trend line. We go to daily chart, and now what we have, it seems that price, is breaking resistance, but keep in mind that this resistance is quite, it's always area, so this might be like a false breakout, and finally we have this bigger retracement where? First to the daily 36 EMA, and let's try to look for some support area. And if you pay attention, we have here strong daily support zone, and there is also spike here, but I would just treat this as a bounce on the 12. Okay, so I will leave this. We don't have even any daily trend line. The trend line is like this, so it's close to the 36, so we can leave it as it is. So what can we do here? Definitely one of the options is to trade against main direction, but we need to at least wait for this trend line breakout. Okay, something like this. We have this trend line. So after breakout of this trend line, we look for short entries. Goal is daily 36 EMA. It's this support zone, and of course then we can aim the weekly 36 together with this trend line. But first still daily 36, because we can still have this bounce and another retest of this. So if price reached the 36, you will see it's not going down anymore, but is making like a long 1, 2, 3. You again look for buy entries. You close your short positions and you look for buys. And still we can pay attention for late entries, long late entries. Okay, so whenever price retraces the 4-hour chart, 36 EMA, look for the 5-minute, 1-minute, 15-minute long entries, because GPN, you have enough room to take intraday trades, even if we are close to the support zone. Yes, so not the support zone, but the resistance zone. You see that if price reach this, to the resistance you have 100 pips, to the previous spike 160, so it's still okay to make like intraday trading and scalping. Right now we have like a 1-hour chart, 1 to 3. So basically, if we have like a classic volatility or normal day, we could say, okay, we can have 5-minute long 1 to 3. But right now, because we don't have volatility, we don't want to trade this. Okay, but maybe tomorrow, if we are still around the same zone, okay, you can still look for buy entries. If we see that price start to range here, and then tomorrow you will see this, you can look for buys. Another aggressive option is to look for short entries after this trendline breakout, after 1-hour chart trendline breakout, this one, and then look for short entries and target this. Okay, so this is for intraday traders. Okay, because we are on the resistance, maybe false breakout, short scenarios, enough room. Okay, because from this to this is like almost 100 pips, so you can also do something like that. Okay, so this is GPN, and the last one is USDN. Currently also is climbing up really strong. It's even breaking. Yeah, you see that it broke the previous top. So if I go to monthly, unfortunately, I don't have history much. Okay, so this is one problem for me, but definitely there is resistance anyway. Okay, if we pay attention, there is resistance here, and the highest point, it's still here, at least on my chart. This is from the 2002 high. Okay, so basically we are really high right now on the USDN, and what else we see, that monthly chart is making like a huge white candles, so maybe it will really continue to go up. Yes, but of course at least we would like to see some retracements, because this move to a high around 1,200 pips without any retracement. Previously, if we go back to see history, let me just see, for example, this move, it was only 800 pips, but here we have 2,500 pips move, okay? Here we had 1,700, okay? So this is really, this is still possible, 106,000, 2,000. So for USDN, it's like an average move. Yes, it still can really go higher, but I don't think it will go straight forward back to this. But from this to this, it might be 2,000 pip, and we know that from history, it was quite still possible. Yes, so who knows? We will see. We cannot predict future, but we have to just learn how to react in terms of what we have. Yes, what we see on our charts. This is our trend line. Okay, this is our line. We go to daily chart. So it's climbing up. Of course, whenever we have retracement, all retracements are, of course, options to buy. Okay, because I don't have history, we don't know where is the next resistance, unfortunately. But we know that we are around the resistance anyway. Okay, so this is also good zone for possible retracements at some point. Where back to the 36 EMA definitely of the daily chart, and we have to find possible support area. So we have let me just. So for me, this is strong support zone. Yes, this is like a first level of the strong support for bigger retracement. So on the retracement from the weekly, okay. So we have this, and it's close to the 36 EMA. Then of course we have this level, and in between maybe we'll also try to find something just to have, but there is no much, only this, okay. Only this in between between the 36 EMA and this trend line. Okay, so we go to lower time frames for our chart. Of course, every single retracement still option to buy, definitely. This is our trend line, and whenever this trend line is broken, try to sell this. Okay, try to sell this, and you have next target, next level. First daily 36 EMA together with the support, then you have next level of the support. Yeah, so even if we change the angle of the trend line, this is, even we can draw it from this 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Okay, so this is a strong line anyway. Okay, so after breakout, short entries, and right now every single retracement, yes, is option to look for buy entries. Okay, buy entries on the lower time frames. If you have a retracement now to the 36, of course not today, maybe tomorrow, long entries, target resistance, and then of course next levels. This retracement, if price reacts, look for buy entries, target this resistance. Whenever price breaks this level, you look for short entries. Don't look for short entries earlier, because it's too strong. You see, it's even if it's breaking, immediately is going up. So at least for our chart, trendline breakout to take this. Okay. So guys, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And I hope we'll get some trades in upcoming week. If not, we will meet on Monday, on next weekend again, and we'll just summarize what we had and what we can have. Okay, so thanks a lot. Wish you all a great day, and hear you soon. Bye.